Okay, sorry about that. My phone it stopped recording. I didn't even realize it. So as I was saying, I was telling her, I'm pissed. Honestly, I'm pissed off because all of this could have been avoided. This all could have been avoided if you would have just listened to me. I was like, and I bet the next time someone who looks like me or someone of another minority calls you to let you know, to express their concern for their safety to you, you won't laugh about it. You'll listen. I like, but it's not so funny now, is it? I like, it's not a laughing matter now, is it? I'm not going to say her name because I'm trying not to say her name, but I was like, it's not a laughing matter now, is it? I was like, you laughed about it. I was like, and my daughter, I could have been taken from my daughter's life. I was like, my daughter could have had to grow up without a mom. I was like, thank God for my height and thank God for my weight. Because if I was smaller, this whole situation would have been way more tragic. Because like I said, that third time, that dog was going for my throat and its owners were doing nothing to help me. Of course they wouldn't do anything to help me because they wanted their dogs to bite me. Because why else would she open the door to let the already locked away dogs out to attack me? And the reason I kept letting everyone know that it was 8 minutes and 44 seconds. Okay, because mind you, I told you guys I pulled up at like 7:56 ish, and I called my job at 8 o'clock on the dot. I have the call log record to prove it. I called her at 8 o'clock on the dot, and for 8 minutes and 44 seconds, expressed the concern for my safety to her. When I hung up the phone and got into the house, by the time I ran out that house after I got attacked and called her back to let her know what happened, it was 8:10. So I didn't have time to. I was in that house for a minute and 15 seconds. And when I got to the hospital and they asked me what happened, the woman working in the triage was like, "Well, what kind of dog was it?" I was like, "It was a pit bull." And she was like, "Oh, well, he was probably just trying to protect his owner." She was palm colored. He was probably just trying to protect his owner. So I looked up, and in my mind, I was like, "I cannot believe she just said this. I'm the victim." But because the color of my skin, I'm automatically guilty. I was threatening. I was automatically doing something. So after I calmed down for a second, I looked at her and I was like, "No, ma'am. He had no reason to be threatened. I wasn't in their house long enough to be a threat. I was in there long enough to set my cooler bag down, set my coffee down, and then get attacked by his wife who purposely let them dogs out." Why is it that when there's dark skin and something happened, the first thing on most people's mind is, well, what did they do wrong? They have to have done something for the action that they got. Okay, people who know me. I've been around so many dogs. I've had people who say they have vicious dogs and I never get attacked. When I told people about this happening, no one could believe that me, Flossie and Nanny Lucas, got attacked by a dog because people call me the animal whisperer and the baby and kid whisperer because animal, no matter how bad the kid is or how bad the dog is, I never had a problem out of them. They love me to death. So where was me? What? Because I walked into their house with dark skin. That was the threat. I walked into their came to help you, came to provide care for you, but that wasn't enough. All you saw was the threat of my dark skin, so you had to stick your dogs on me, and that's my month of October. October of lawyers, discrimination, and craziness. I'm still trying to get this to the news stations because I don't feel like no one is really taking it serious. Like I said, I have a lawyer, but they're doing just the workman's comp part. But this needs to be known. These type of people need to be exposed. Because how dare you? You don't know what walk of life someone goes through, especially for those doctors. We trust you with our safety while we're under anesthesia, under your care, where our lives are literally in your hand. And this is how you treat us? This is how you talk about us? This is how you feel about us? You don't know what I've been through in my life. And the things that you said, do better.